Hey, everybody. Welcome to Florida Man Time and Mugshots. Just a fun little stream for us to laugh at some stupid and have a bit of a laugh at the craziness, which is the Florida Man. With me, as always, is one of my lovely guests and co host, Miss Maddie B.
Hi everyone, happy Saturday.
I want to thank Miss Mandy777, Jim Finch, and Maddie B for being the first ones to comment. And I will let you guys know something that we will be doing the mugshot game, and I will be bringing guests up from the chat to play along with us. Welcome, Arsac Union. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Maddie, do you?
Nope. Do you want to have a crack at it?
Vini. Let's see. We have Sorry Days or Sunny Days.
Your das, we're not sure, but welcome.
I am not trying to make fun of your name. I promise. I will be also giving away a membership to the channel. Yes, I have to say this. If you're not familiar, I am part Florida man. I was raised in Florida. Okay. I promise you will be one of the first ones to come up and play the game with us because, well, we're going to have fun. Vlad, welcome. Now, if you're not familiar, Florida Man is not just a lifestyle. It's an adventure.
It's an insanity. No offense, NCR, but...
Oh, no. Pat, welcome. Here's how I can tell you about Florida Man. They have a law down there. Whenever a police report is generated, anybody who is a news source, be it a blog or a news station, newspaper, can generate this. Greg, welcome. They can generate and get the reports because of the Sunshine Law. So you hear the wildness, which is Florida, such as a Florida man was charged with child abuse for hurling his infant baby at the cops in a high-speed chase.
I'm speechless at that one. In a way, it doesn't surprise me, but I'm also speechless.
Okay, it gets better. Florida man is accused of driving 100 miles per hour to get his girlfriend to her Taco Bell interview.
And what's the speed? What's the maximum speed limit in Florida? Like 70, 75, even on like the...
You can go like 80 on some of the interstates. But I'm pulling up this
It's been article. A while since I've driven in Florida, so I can't remember.
I'm pulling up the article now because, the mugshot too is with it. So that's a goodie. And I will share the screen so you all can see this. Give me 1 second. Well, I assume he had to, get his girlfriend there because Josh Lanta was trying to make a pass that interview.
Yeah. Mm-hmm, yeah.
Peter K, welcome.
We don't want Josh working in Florida.
Brevard County, so he'd be probably facing Judge Hurley. Palm Bay, Florida. This is classic. A Florida man is facing several charges after police say he was traveling Let's clarify. He was traveling. He was not driving. He was traveling. 100 miles in a 40-mile-per-hour zone where there are 3 children inside the vehicle. The man was later identified as 22-year-old Jarvis Jackson, told the police he was speeding to get his girlfriend to a job interview at Taco Bell. Probably.
But, I mean, she obviously really needed the job, but Taco Bell?
Well,
you know, I've worked, you know, I'm not saying anything about service, people who work in the service industry. I've worked in restaurants, I've worked in kitchens, I've worked everywhere. But Taco Bell, I might work there and take a paycheck, but I wouldn't eat there.
I'll eat there and work there. I'm a non-confrontational. Okay, here's a great one. Florida man claims he was a time traveler to come back in time to throw a brick through a baby's window.
Through a baby's window?
Yes.
Hopefully he didn't harm the baby.
Okay, here we go. Let me share screen on this one. Hey, Abby. And Abby, I have something special for you. Just because you put that in the side chat there.
Well, NCR's trying to pull that up. We need to make this. Me and NCR spent all day trying to find some Florida man stories, but a lot of them were too crazy. Would have got NCR demonetized. So we're giving you a mild version of Florida man.
Oh, I've got some good stuff for Florida man for us to watch and laugh at. But this is our champion Florida man who decides to be a time traveler. Okay, here we go. Authorities in Marion County, Florida, arrested a man claiming to be a time traveler from the future. The Osceola Police Department received reports of a man possibly breaking in after a homeowner's report somebody threw a brick through their window in their house in the middle of the night. As an officer were convening the neighborhood, canvassing the neighborhood, I'm sorry, looking for possible suspects, they noticed that the front door of another house was open. When the officers entered the house, they encountered Daniel Robert Drinks. They informed Drinks that they were investigating a possible burglary, where he abruptly confessed, "That was me. I've been there." Okay, to sum this all up, Drinks was there because he's trying to save his family from the future, John Connor style. Nice. He's trying to save the baby as he is is much older. Oh, wow. $15,000
He
bond.
admitted to swimming in the family's pool. They're going to get their pool nicely. They're going to have
it's clean. Hot. It's hot.
But you can bet they're now going to get a pool company to come and disinfect their pool.
Okay, here's something, because I'm not going to just take the piss out of Florida man. But if you've noticed as a member, I have an angry zebra emoji. There's just cause for that. Hey, Arch. That is the Ohio zebra, which, well, is caused of this. Miss Abby Paulin found now we're going to try to not get claimed by this, so we're going to commentate on this.
Yep, let's get that. I'll clear my throat and start talking.
A call takeaway county deputies could not.
Yes.
Sergeant.
Oh, what
An
has he
Ohio
done?
man was attacked by a zebra.
Attacked by a what?
Stand up, squad, quick.
Okay, what
It
attacked
bit his
you?
arm off.
Zebra.
Sheriff Matthew Hafey
A
was at
zebra
home.
bit his arm off. They're not even that big.
As
They're
soon as
only
I saw
small.
zebra, I knew where it was at. We've only got one person, to my knowledge, in Pickaway County that has zebras.
Well,
The first
it's good
deputy
that they know
to arrive
who
wrote in
owns
his
the
report
zebra.
that when he rolled up, a
Oh,
zebra
no. Oh,
rammed
look at
his
him.
cruiser. He had to scare it
It's an
away
Ohio
with a
zebra.
horn
He's
and
very
siren
angry.
so he could
He's
get
very
out and help
crazy.
the victim, who initially
he's
thought
big
he had
man.
lost an arm. Body camera footage shows deputies helping that man to safety. As they manage the scene, the zebra lingers
What?
and eventually comes
Oh,
toward
he's kind
everyone.
of sweet in a
We're
way.
not going to show you the moment when one of the deputies shoots and kills the animal.
Oh no! Don't
The
show that.
zebra
No, we
came
don't want
up
to
with
see
a
We,
that.
showing
we're not going to show
and for
that
the
here.
safety of the
But
people on the
you
scene,
know those
including
those
some small
tyrants
children
shot
were
that
there,
zebra because he was striped.
made the decision to put the animal down in order to
It was a
protect others.
tyrant
Hafey
zebra.
says he supports that decision.
The zebra has already shown aggression, and speaking with some of the family members and friends, apparently
Why?
the zebra has been aggressive in the past.
What we do know is this:
Thanks for watching.
that zebra bit the man's arm off. Those cops were justified in shooting that zebra.
They must have. I don't know, because they don't have like canine teeth. They're all molars because they obviously eat grass like horses do because they're
Art.
just a type of horse. So I don't know. Must have grabbed hold of him and ripped.
You
That
guys
sounds
can
terrible. But
thank Abby Poland for getting me the Ohio zebra story to make one of the most crazy Ohio zebras emojis.
is his name Buckeye?
I don't know, but we will adopt him as Buckeye, the Ohio zebra. Now, who wants to see a drunk Florida? I have two drunk Florida man videos. Who wants to see him being escorted off a scooter at Walmart, or who wants to see him make threats to the cops and get arrested?
I kind of want to see both, but what does the side chat say?
Buckeye, the Ohio zebra, known for arm biting. Okay, let's go with drunk man threatens the cops. This video I got from Hot Water, Mr. Hot Water. It was also played on Artie's Corporate Fiction. And I will clarify, I am strongly believing that this took place in Lakeland, Florida, where I used to live.
How long is it since you've lived there, NCR? Because we're kind of figuring that it may be you.
It is not me. It is clearly not me. But this does end in an arrest. And one of the most craziest Florida mans you will ever see. Because he threatens the cops multiple times. I don't think he's home.
Well, to be fair, he's probably just ignoring the door. Hiding in his bathroom.
Sheriff's office, open the fucking door.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you.
You're gonna beat the fuck out of me?
Oh, of course he comes out shirtless.
Okay. I don't think it's wise to threaten the cops by saying you're going to unsubscribe them for life. And it's definitely not a good idea to tell them you're going to beat their ass.
Probably not, but it's a bold strategy. We'll see how it works out for him.
Again, it is a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's get back to this man.
Come in here.
He
Step
actually,
in my property and let's see what happens.
he looks like somebody I went to
Exactly.
school with.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, come outside and talk to me.
No, exactly.
Come outside and talk.
Once I step outside, you have jurisdiction. You don't have jurisdiction.
It doesn't matter about jurisdiction.
Dude, I will literally rip your fucking head off and piss on your mouth. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, stop.
No,
Come
he's a delightful character.
I keep talking because I can keep talking to the music.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, just mute it until the music, because I can't talk across that.
I'm gonna have to mute for a minute.
Understand
I'm
I'm here
No,
because
you
I'm
can't.
for a
No,
complaint of
you
noise.
Or we just keep talking.
Okay, you want to
No,
step
you
outside?
can't. No. I'm saying on my side of my property.
I understand that, but if I ask you to
Right.
step outside,
Well-
talk to me because
Never.
I'm here to conduct
Never.
an investigation.
I'm gonna put the closed captions on here.
Okay, and then you tell me you're
I'll
gonna
turn
kill
it
me.
out. I'll turn it off.
Yeah, we don't want to get taken down.
Yeah.
You can come outside right now. You want to come outside?
Okay, here we go.
I'll turn it off.
Okay, I do understand that you're highly intoxicated, right? And you turn up the
Shut
music
the
because you
door.
probably believe that it's your neighbor's
Rob,
knocking, okay? But whenever I inform
you
you
have
that it's
no
law enforcement,
jurisdiction.
you have no right to sit here and threaten me.
No.
You do understand that, correct?
You have no jurisdiction over me, sir.
jurisdiction.
Hey, Miss
I'm a
Mandy.
lawyer.
Take a
Would
step
you like to
back.
come up? I
Nope,
sent you a
nope.
link.
See? Dude, way smarter than me.
Okay,
Uh,
so
my
that's
door.
so
Shut my
threatening
door.
law enforcement, right?
No,
Ripping
shut my
my
door.
head off, correct?
Connie?
That's intelligent.
Shut my door.
That's an intelligent statement to
Shut my
make.
door.
You want to
This
step
is
outside?
Shut my
a
door.
crazy
Step outside
Florida
and talk
man.
to me.
Absolutely not. See, the moment I step onto that piece of property, that one, you have jurisdiction. Right now, you have zero.
Okay, you want to step
Zero.
outside? What's
Shut-
your name, sir?
Shut my door.
You want to step outside for
Shut
me?
my door.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna videotape
Don't
this.
go in your
No,
pocket.
we're gonna videotape this. All
Go
right,
ahead.
go ahead.
This is being audio and video recorded for me as well. It's right here. Audio on camera.
You have no jurisdiction.
Okay.
Zero.
Okay, so whenever you open
this
your
is
door-
my property.
Yep.
You have no jurisdiction.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Everyone else getting
That's
As I was
stabbed.
trying
This
to
is
so on camera.
Yep.
Sir,
right here.
you have nothing. So fuck yourself.
Okay.
Go get bent.
Oh,
Go
wow.
fuck
You
yourself.
can speak as freely as
Exactly.
you want.
Go fuck
But whenever you
yourself.
stand in your door,
Oh
Go
my
fuck
God.
yourself.
and you say you're gonna rip my
I'm
head off.
not fucking. I
If,
didn't say that.
if this was in
I
the
will
UK, he
literally
would have
rip
been
your fucking
he'd have
head off
been
and
ripped
send it
out of
out.
that apartment by now.
Who said that?
Oh,
You have any
Lord.
proof?
Language
all
like that.
audio and
Okay.
video.
Good
Prove
thing
it.
I'm not monetizing this
Prove
video.
it in
You're hang
court.
tight.
Prove it
Super
in
chats
court.
are
Shut
encouraged
my
at this
door,
point
though.
with this
No.
one.
So you're not allowed to hang my door open like that?
Okay.
You're not. Shut my door, bro.
Okay.
Shut my door.
No, you hang tight for me.
Shut
Come
my
on,
door,
bro. Just
bro.
shut his door.
You can record, audio record all you
I want you to shut my door.
I
You're
got it all on
letting
camera right
all
here.
of the cold air out.
That's perfectly fine. I'm here
No,
to
it's
conduct
not.
an investigation in regards to
You're
your noise
not doing
complaint. Okay,
investigating.
and whenever I knocked on
anything.
your door, you refused to
And
answer.
no, and
Okay,
I
and
said
then you
I
threatened
turned
me
the, I
from
turned
the
the,
inside
I
of your
turned the
residence.
music off.
I understand that after you realize that you sat here and threatened law enforcement. You do understand that, correct? So as soon as you open up the door and realize it was law enforcement, yeah, go ahead and act a fool.
Thank you, Miss Mandy, for the
Sir,
199.
You want to come here? You want to step outside for me?
Thanks,
You want to come talk to me?
thanks, Miss Mandy.
Okay.
We already
Awesome
talked about
content from an awesome YouTuber. Thank
My
you. That
investigation
means a
has not
lot to
concluded,
me.
so I'm not going to leave this
Okay.
residence until we figure out
Please.
what's going on.
that. I
Also,
already turned the
subscribe to
music
Miss
off, though.
Mandy
Okay, yeah, I understand
777.
that.
She
That was the
puts
reason
out
why
Yeah,
I'm
up.
here.
but that
That's
is
some
zero.
awesome
I said I
content.
won't turn it back on either.
Okay.
I
Why don't you come out here
promise.
and talk to me?
Not only did I turn it off, I promised not to turn it back on.
No, we didn't have that discussion.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Dude,
He wants to be the brawny model.
get your little fucking blonde, whatever you're.
That's fine.
you're-
You can
whatever-
insult me
whatever
all you want.
weird
You're not hurting my
shit
feelings.
is.
Technically, that's not
No,
illegal
you're
in
not going to close
Florida,
the door because I'm not done talking to you.
to be a
Well, you guys
douchebag like
can't
him,
legally enter
but it's
without
not
that.
Okay,
why.
so if you sit here and you threaten me, right, and you're going
I'm
to
not
rip my
threatening
head
you.
off, okay,
I'm
that
not
gives me
threatening
every
you
law,
at all.
every,
I'm not
every right.
threatening you at all.
Okay, well, I got it
No.
all right here on video camera.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then go back and watch your little.
I will
video.
for sure. So this is my
And
lieutenant that's standing here, so
hopefully-
we can discuss this.
hopefully-
Okay?
Yeah, sure. Let's do this.
Let's
You
do
want to
this.
come
Let's
outside so I
go.
can identify you real quick? What's your
Never.
name?
Come on.
Okay.
No. This is my house.
I understand
Go
that.
fuck yourself.
Okay. You can feel that.
See,
You
you're
can
not
feel whatever
that
you want.
smart.
Wow.
That's fine. You're not.
Yeah.
Why don't you come here?
No.
No, don't go back in your house. Come on here.
Did he just? Oh
Don't you
my!
come here.
He's so
Dude,
classy.
you're dumb. You're dumber than dumb.
You're dumber than dumb.
You kids realize if you step over that threshold,
You want to
So quick recap, because Tony's asked for a quick recap. Our fine Florida man here has gotten some noise complaints and is extremely intoxicated. And, well, he decided to make the big brain idea of threatening the police when they showed up to talk to him and to act like a giant man-child. I cannot confirm, but this might be taking place in Lakeland, Florida, which is Central Florida. Also, the home of Sheriff Grady Judd, one of the funniest sheriffs in Florida.
If not the funniest.
Oh, if not the funniest, yes. Peter K., I am sorry for the half naked break to your sanity.
Want to come outside and talk to us really quick?
No, I don't want to
So
talk to
he's
you.
opening the door.
I don't want to play.
Threatens me through the door, opens the door, realizes it's me, and he says, I'm going to rip your
Why
fucking
don't you
head
just
off.
come out and
And I
talk to
said,
us?
you do realize it's law enforcement, you just threatened a law enforcement officer, right? And he's like, I don't give a fuck.
I know
go fuck
exactly
yourself.
how this goes. So literally, when you step over that line,
So let me ask you a question.
I
If you know
lose
exactly
all
how this
my
goes.
rights. Shut the fuck up.
Hey,
I'm talking to him.
Yeah, have your
When I
conversation.
step
Go
over
ahead.
that line, I lose all my rights. You understand that?
Yeah.
how are you losing your rights?
I lose all. No, you can't come in.
We're
You
just
cannot, dude. You can. No, you
Yeah, tell you
cannot come in.
Stop digging
You
in your
cannot
pockets.
come in.
We got our
This
body
is my
cams on.
Coming-
base.
What?
We have our body cams on.
Dude, if you step over that line, I'm gonna be rich. Do not come in my house.
Think about it. He can buy all the White
You have
Claw
no
he wants.
permission
He
to
can.
step over that line. Step over the line. Go ahead.
You can also
Exactly.
buy yourself some
Go fuck
t-shirts.
yourself.
He could buy
What
him
do
a full
we-
We got
wardrobe.
nothing.
What's
So
a pair of
you get-
pants?
Shut my door. Shut my fucking door. I'm
You
going
can hang
to
on
bed.
and I'm going to explain.
Dude, I already turned the music off.
Yeah, I understand that.
And I
After
won't
you
turn it
realize
back
that you
on.
threatened a law
I
enforcement
will
officer.
not turn my music back on.
I understand you're highly
I will
intoxicated.
not-
You're not thinking straight.
Exactly.
I get that.
So get
You
that,
cannot
bitch.
call a law. You
Dude.
can't tell me that you're going to rip
I
my
can
head off.
fucking
Rip my ass, whatever. Okay, it's all.
I don't think it's wise to tell the cops to get bent, bitch.
Not especially, no. But also, I'm wondering what is the
Hey, Pokey.
hey Puggy, what is the deal on? I know he's in his own home, but these neighbors can very clearly hear his language. Is there no like over here? The public art, you'd get dragged into jail. Well, not jail, to the police station. 'Cause
There-
we don't have jail as such, but we'd get dragged to the police station under the Public Order Act for swearing in public.
Since he's on his own property, he would not be just getting charged for disorderly conduct. What he could get is a citation for disturbing the peace with the sound, with a sound ordinance. And
Yeah.
usually that's just a ticket. You go to court, you pay it.
Yeah.
But in this case, he's escalated it from just a simple ticket or a simple warning of just turning down your music to threatening to rip a cop's head off and to tell him and his lieutenant to get bent, bitch. Not the best moves.
It's all caught on my camera right here.
Okay, then call your camera.
What?
Call my camera. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, call your camera, bro.
Okay, listen. I'm going to bed. Shut my door, please. I'm going to bed. Seriously, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm going to sleep.
He's
I'm going to
wasted.
bed. I'm
He's
drunk.
threatening me through the
Dude,
door,
I'm not-
and then he opens
Okay,
the door.
but you understand.
Still
What?
continue to threaten me,
All right.
but
Dude, what? What is this little bitch saying? What?
Do not call
Dude,
the
I'm
cops.
saying
a
I'm gonna
bitch.
go to bed. Do you guys need me to film this?
We're already filming it.
it's all on camera right here.
All right. I am going to bed.
Wow, he
Oh,
really
wow.
is.
He is really
Yeah.
hammered.
So, yeah, shut my door.
So what happened? Approached the door, knocked a couple times, never answered. Music wasn't playing at the time of my arrival. After a couple knocks, he started to crank up the music. Knocked again, music got louder. Knocked one final time, pretty hard. Comes to the door, doesn't open the door. He's like, "I'm gonna rip your effing head off."
Go on
Threatening
off.
me.
You can swear
Opens
here.
the door,
You can swear on my channel.
sees that I'm law enforcement. I'm like, "You still feel that way? You do realize you just threatened law enforcement?" He said, "I don't effing care. I'll rip your effing head off," so on and so forth. Threatening me. "I'll still beat your ass," punk, derogatory terms were used, etc.
You got on the radio at that point?
Yep, requested for additional unit.
Asked for backup.
Yes, sir.
Were you concerned about your safety or?
I would
He's a
be
bigger
concerned
guy.
about my
I
safety
think
if
additional units would have been
he makes
the
those
right
kinds of
choice.
threats.
Okay. No. Nope. Okay.
Okay, that's not Lakeland. I saw the county. So
No, because we all know Lakeland's Polk County.
He's at
Even
the
I
door.
know that.
He was at the door making.
I've spent too many times on these Florida man videos.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I called Robert to see if he was home. He's at Walmart. He's on speaker now. But he said this morning there was an altercation he overheard at like 7:30, and about 20 minutes ago the guy threatened him too. So he said to mention it.
Okay.
And then
Is this somebody that else confronted him about the music? I'm assuming.
yeah. And then go ahead, Robert.
In front of his son, I turned. I was at the top of the stairs. He came out of his door towards me, telling me if I wanted to get railed again or something to that effect.
Okay.
And then I said, you doing this in front of your son? You're threatening him? You're not a class act.
Yeah.
And then I turned.
Sorry, where's that in the drawer?
The drawer. Should be in the downstairs at the bottom of the stairs, and I turned to them and I said, he's physically threatening me. They yelled at the kid to get out of there and to get downstairs to them. Let's go.
Okay.
Right.
On a personal note, is it just drunken asshole, or is there like am I safe or
what the hell?
okay?
I like her as a neighbor. I think I would be friends with her.
Yep.
I don't. He wouldn't talk to me. Every time I talked to him, he yelled over me. He should come right to the door.
We're gonna wait for LT.
Thank you. It's good to know I don't have to move.
That's my husband's truck.
Oh,
He's
it
getting
is?
ready to take the trash
Do you
out.
know your neighbor upstairs? Do you know his name?
Randy.
Randy. Just
Where's
by Randy?
Mr. Leahy?
Randy.
First name's Randy. Okay. He doesn't drive a vehicle?
I don't know.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't know about Randy.
only
It's
thing I
making
got
a
is
lot more
Randy.
sense now. I wonder if he's looking for some cheeseburgers.
Were you trying to flag him down?
He's blasting music. He'll blast it and then blast.
See, all right, I'll explain. Randy is a character from Trailer Park Boys. The character Randy is a big, gutted, shirtless individual who is in a same-sex relationship with an older gentleman by the name of Mr. Leahy. But Randy had a history of performing certain acts on gentlemen for cheeseburgers under the name of Smokey.
Okay.
It's a funny show. You can watch it on Netflix.
Okay.
I might have to check that one out.
It's a Canadian mockumentary.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
So stuff like this.
That's what we're getting handled right now. Just bear with us, okay? Okay. Yep.
Here, he knows we're knocking. He's laughing at us.
Yeah, we got two open windows.
Unless he jumps out.
Yeah, you can record all you want. Come to the door, Randy.
Come to the door, Randy.
Randy! Where's
I
the
can't
liquor?
hear you.
My weird spotting things is kicked in again, and why is his number 8 upside down? And I know it can go both ways around, but it's evidently very upside
You're a
down.
lawyer, huh?
He's a lawyer.
No, he's a 20-year constitutional law scholar.
I can't hear anything you're saying.
Yes, he is.
What? I can't hear you.
I'm a lawyer.
Lawyer
You
with
guys,
who?
Listen, you can't step over that border.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Okay, get a warrant then.
I don't need a warrant.
Yeah, you do.
No, I really
Okay,
don't.
okay, go ahead. Then open the door. Okay. No problem.
He's
Open
giving
the
him
door.
consent.
Okay.
Walk around and find out.
Fuck around and find out about what?
Go ahead.
What are you
Open
gonna
the
do?
door. Open the door. Go ahead. Go ahead. Walk through that door and see what happens.
What's going to happen?
See what happens.
What?
I'm a lawyer.
What does that mean? Do you
You're super dumb.
can you elaborate for us?
Nothing. Nothing's gonna happen, actually.
Where'd you go to school? Where'd you go to school?
Your mom's house.
Ha!
Oh,
You got a fucking problem? I'm from
bad
New York,
call.
bitch.
I'm from Connecticut, but okay, continue.
You got a fucking problem?
Oh, that's scary. That's scary.
Exactly. Step inside and find out. Okay, listen. You're all, especially you.
It doesn't mean it's wrong.
Hey, Randy, just do me a favor, man.
Warrant? Let me see it. Let me see the warrant. Let me see the warrant. Let me see it. Come on. You got a warrant?
Don't
You got a warrant? Yeah, you do.
Actually, no, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Okay, then open the door. Open the door.
Okay. All right.
The door,
Stand by.
Break it down.
Randy, come here.
Okay.
Dumber than dumb and dumber than dumb. You're especially dumb.
Okay.
So,
Why don't you just come to the door so we
what?
can
Then
talk?
open the door.
If you just want,
Open the door, bro.
You're right.
Go
Nothing's
ahead.
gonna
Open
happen.
it. Open it.
I can't.
Exactly. Go fuck yourself.
probable cause for your arrest. Come outside.
Like he's scared. He's a constitutional law scholar. He knows what he's doing.
Yoo-hoo.
And you were just talking to him through that window, right?
Yeah, we told him to come out. He said no, but
I'm going to snatch the screen out.
Okay. Great. That's right. Just give me 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going to gift
Come here,
the
Randy.
membership. So
Come
hopefully
outside.
I told you I was
them.
going to break it in. I told you I was going to break it in.
Yeah, but why?
No. I told you I was going to break it. I am going to rip this door off its hinges.
Dude, I was joking around with you.
Don't. I'm not joking.
Why am I getting arrested?
You threatened a cop.
Dude.
We're serious, bro.
Stop. I'll open the door, dude.
Too late.
Dude, I'll open
Open the door then.
I'm opening the door.
Why am
We're
I
not
getting
gonna stop.
arrested?
Open the door.
I was joking around. You're gonna open me for fucking what? For loud noises or something? Really?
Okay, let's see who's getting the membership.
I'll open it. Dude, stop.
I'm not going to open it from the window, sir.
I'm not gonna open it. Like,
Greg,
unless-
welcome
I'm getting
to
arrested.
Local Reporters.
interest, go open that door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break it. We're coming in no matter what. So to make it easy on you, we'll go to that door, sir.
That's why I said stop.
Okay, then walk away from the window and walk to the front door. Do it now.
Greg, you are now
They're
a
coming
panel
in, so you,
member.
I'm telling you right now.
Give me the sledge.
Sledge.
It's your best interest to go open that door.
I'm going to break it.
We're coming in no matter what. So to make it easy on you, we'll go to that
That
door.
door's
sir.
surprisingly hard to get into.
Come to the front door.
I got non-lethal. All right. Non-lethal. Come to the door. I'll hold mom. Kitchen real quick.
I'm guessing he's not going to go quietly.
Oh no, it's a Florida man. They never go quietly.
Turn around. Walk backwards.
I did
Walk
not put this
backwards.
stuff in. This is what Mr. Hot Water put in the videos. He is dominating that dinosaur game.
There you go.
Now you get some of the
Really?
Yep. Go. Come on.
Looks like 2 sets of cuffs, Abby.
Oh yeah, it's a two-setter.
All right, we're gonna go to the back of the car. Okay, I'm gonna search you.
Read me live right, by the way.
Okay. Spread your feet. Spread your feet. You got anything on you? It's gonna stick me, poke me, hurt me, anything like that. Anything
I
on
don't
your
know,
balls?
but I'd wash my hands after touching him.
Okay. Go ahead and have a seat, buddy. Watch your head.
Can I just please sit myself?
Yeah, sit. Go, sit.
Don't push me.
Sit.
Listen, I'm gonna sit.
Sit.
I'm going to.
It's not on your schedule. It's on our schedule.
Oops.
Thank you. Perfect. You're on that social media team, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I'd be wearing gloves if I was touching him too.
Wonderful post about the noise disturbance, constant problems with whatever that lady
I will.
basically said.
I will.
All right, so corruption by threat. It's a state statute in the state of Florida that when you, yeah, we're
So
Florida.
That's the only way you guys can.
We're
arrest
Florida.
me.
We're
That's the
Florida.
only
We're
way you
always
can
weird.
arrest me.
Okay,
So anyway,
Well,
when you
fuck
threaten,
two things. One, Steve, there are a lot of apartments that look like hotels. You'll see a lot of those down in Florida. But that cop was right. Florida is always weird. I don't know why.
threaten a law enforcement officer,
Well, fuck yourself. Twice.
I wonder if Chili's trifold would
we're
help
going to
him.
put that all over social media.
Oh, look at that face.
down with
He's got
him
the
with
cutest
Anthony
duck lip
Freeman.
face.
I was gonna say he's got a
Never
real
seen
pout
better.
going on there.
I think
Hi,
he might
Randy.
be closer than Mark.
It's not raining.
Whatever your name is.
Can I see the warrant?
What's your name?
Your mom's mouth.
Your
Okay.
mom's mouth.
What's your name? My mom's mouth. That's your name?
Yep.
All right. What's your real name?
Mom's mouth.
My mom's mouth. Okay. So what's a good nickname I can maybe call you or refer to you as? Huh?
She's probably dumb cunt. That's right. Dumb cunt 100
Okay.
at Gmail.
Oh, okay. I got you. What's your last name?
Your mom's ass.
Okay.
Oh.
What about your first name?
Your mom's ass.
Okay.
No problem.
No, I just would like to know your name. I mean, you can sit in jail all day for under John Doe. That's your call. All right, are you gonna tell me your name, or are you
As SC would always say, you don't need ID to get in jail. You need ID to get out of jail. And Maddie, if you can hear us, you're muted.
Oh, so your name's a website?
Yo, I turned the music off. I'm like, why were
Yeah,
you being
tell me what happened. Tell me what happened.
I turned the music off, dude.
Yeah,
Why are
after
you being mean to me?
because I was knocking on
He's
your door
not
for a
being
long time,
mean
and you
to
went
you.
out
But I
the door.
turned it off. I said I'm sorry.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said to you verbally.
Yeah, after
Bro,
that you continued to do
I
so.
looked you in the eye, you specifically.
I don't know which way you're looking.
And I said, I'm sorry, I'll turn the music off and I won't turn it
Was
back
that
on.
before
All right, well,
or
what's
after
your,
you threatened
Exactly
him?
what I said to you. Did I or did I not say that?
I need to ask you a
Yes or
question.
no?
Don't yell.
Exactly.
No, there's absolutely
Because
zero
I
need for
did
that.
say that
Okay.
to you in your eye.
Okay.
Bro, I was nice to you. I will literally rip your fucking head off and piss on your mouth.
So
That is not.
I'm gonna
that
ask you
nice.
one more
No.
time, and if not, you're gonna be booked into the county jail under
Maddie, you
John
missed
Doe.
it.
Okay.
When he was asked for his
So
name, he
what's your
referred to
name?
himself as
Brandon.
his mom, the
Oh, I
officer's
heard
mom's
that bit.
ass.
Yeah.
Brandon's your first name.
Yeah, like, let's go, Brandon.
Rosie, you're fired.
Oh, okay.
Fucking
Hey, Jonathan.
What's your last name?
Are you taking me to jail?
You are.
Seriously?
You're going to jail. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
absolutely.
seriously, bro.
Dude, I gave you my
Spell
real
your
name.
last name.
Yo, if you think I'm fucking around right now,
How am I supposed to know? You've been messing around this whole time.
I'm in handcuffs.
Okay, Brandon. So
I'm
what's
not
your
fucking
last
around
name?
with you.
What's your last name?
Dude, that's my name. Dude,
Where are you
I'm
from?
not fucking with you.
Where are you from?
Your mom's house.
You're- Yeah, it's a great way to piss off the cops.
Like, can get bailed out. I bail myself out.
You can figure all that out at the jail.
Well, you're fuck. I bail myself out.
Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Well, you're a piece of shit.
Okay. Again, I'm sorry you feel that way.
It's the only thing you want to do with your life is arrest somebody like me with your little balls.
Okay.
So anyway.
Yeah, if you feel that way.
Well, dude, if you took these handcuffs off, I don't want to beat the shit out of you.
What was that? You do what?
Huh?
What was that?
Nothing.
Okay, because it sounded like you said you'd beat the shit out of me
No,
if you took the handcuffs off.
I'd fall over myself.
Oh, okay. Just so you know, if you want to keep talking, everything is being audio and video recorded. Okay.
I fell on myself.
Okay.
I fell.
Okay.
It's weird.
Why is that?
I wonder,
Why is that?
did I miss anything good?
You're like,
Did Randy make a bigger ass of himself?
Thanks. I'll take that as a compliment.
He's just pretty much saying the same shit. Sorry, swearing.
Okay.
Yeah, they're fucked.
Where'd you go to school at?
Your mom's house.
Oh.
Dude,
Go 51.
I'm gonna
Hello,
not lose
welcome.
you. You're gonna lose your fucking license.
Uh,
You think you laugh? I'm 100% serious. I gave you my shit.
Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't have the capacity to.
I'm not going home today. What does that mean?
To remain silent.
What does it mean that I'm not going home today?
Oh.
I said
Yeah, you just said that.
home today.
I'm not getting home today. What does that mean?
As in, I'm not threatening you by any means whatsoever, sir. I actually think,
Hey, Jammin'?
listen, you should talk to me instead of being weird.
I am talking to
Anyway,
you.
we're
I've been talking to you this whole car ride. I was talking to you over at.
If you're just coming in, we have a Florida man who threatened to kill the cops.
Okay.
You don't.
I got it right here. You want me to read it to you? Corruption by threat against public service.
Zero respect for the law. Okay. What? It was a joke.
All right.
I was joking.
Oh, it was a
around
joke.
with you.
I don't think
Rip
it-
your fucking head off and piss on your mouth. Personally, it was a joke.
I don't think it's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, just take me home. You can just take me home.
Take him home tonight.
How'd you close the door?
Take me home.
No, I can't do that, man. Because
you can.
You know exactly.
You know
what.
exactly that.
Look
you
at that. We're here. Can you believe
know
it?
that you can. You know that, right? We're gonna fuck around and find out.
What was that? What was that? What was that?
I'm gonna fuck around and find out. Apparently.
Okay.
I'm not talking about you, bro.
Okay.
You keep saying that, but I don't think you mean it.
I'll give you $500. Right. What's your name, bro?
Law Enforcement Mutual Aid.
Huh?
SO Event 2.
Huh? Deputy Consular, 5940.
Huh?
Deputy Consular, 5940. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna sue you.
Okay.
You're gonna sue him.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea what I'm about to get into.
You have nothing.
What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna sue you.
What do you mean by that?
Legally. Like, no, in court.
Okay.
He's definitely been learning off
You just hang tight for me, okay?
Constitution. Law scholar. I'm gonna sue you.
I'm gonna sue you into November. Back when the football game starts, so I can have money for FanDuel.
Well, this is the place to find out if you do. You know what I'm saying?
You accept or don't you tell you, you understand?
They have some of the best viewers. You gonna fuck around and find out?
It's you versus about 6-8 of them. I'm sure it's gonna go well for you.
You know, that officer is a much more patient man than I am. Okay, let's pause it here real quick. Braden was arrested for corruption by threat November 6th of 2022. State attorney dropped the corruption charges. However, he was arrested of March of this year. Oh, Brandon.
So he didn't learn from his little adventure to the jail, did he? Because look, March 2023. Oh, 2 days. Yeah. Oh, and then I know. What has he got? I can't read that. I can't. Right.
He made a scene and was adjudicated guilty on March 23 for disorderly intoxication, which, in a nutshell, he was in public drinking and got really, really loud.
I may not have done that once, but I learned my lesson.
Okay.
I didn't do it again.
I have craziest Florida man stories. The Florida man getting a DUI in a Walmart.
Is that the guy on the
On the scooter? Yes.
on the handicap scooter? Or a
And
scooter?
the top 10 headlines of Florida man from 2022.
Ooh, I think we'll let the. So, what was the options? Scooter man.
Scooter man. The craziest headlines. The craziest headlines from 2022 and the craziest Florida man stories ever.
Okay, side chat, do your thing and let us know what you want to watch.
If you want to see Scooter Man, put a 1 in the chat. 22's top 10 headlines, 2 in the chat, or craziest Florida man stories ever. Tiny's saying the last one. And I kind of agree with her. I want to see how crazy these Florida man stories are because I know some doozies. Like the Florida man who committed arson because he was told to stop loving himself in front of the windows of his apartment complex.
Oh.
So instead of doing the responsible thing and putting up curtains, he commits arson. Or the gentleman who wanted to passionately hug with his girlfriend and friend, but refused to do so. So he called the cops.
Who's
Crazy
there?
Florida
It's
man
an
story.
alligator, and it bit Florida man's leg. I love how the headline is like total surprise and shock. Like, were you really surprised that there was a gator at the door? They pretty much own the state. Daytona Beach man attacked by alligator after answering the door. 9-foot gator bit man's upper thigh, Florida wildlife officials say. He had to be taken to the hospital, but thankfully the injuries were not life-threatening. And
How did the alligator knock on his door?
Man Chronicles.
I would like to know.
It's actually not that surprising because a 6-foot alligator can actually rear up onto its hind legs and kind of crawl up a door frame.
Yeah, I've seen them like climbing up things.
But they can also come into a doggy door.
Hey everyone, Noble Xenon here, and today we're going to be looking at some of the wildest Florida man articles of all time. Something that may make top headlines in your state is just an average Tuesday over in Florida, alright? Let's get started. So, Florida man accused of DUI chaos in Cape Coral Canals evading police. This individual engaged in Floridian activities such as striking several docks, operating a boat while highly drunk, playing loud music, screaming like a maniac, disturbing the peace, steering the boat towards his own home, and of course, refusing to participate in any kind of sobriety tests or provide a breath sample.
To be fair, Mr. Kurt Snowden, age 51, did not have to reside any test because he was not on the land, he was on the water. So
But do you not get
no, you
I
can
know
get
some places you can get you can't if you're the person like the driver of the boat. I don't know what you call the person who was
the captain.
The captain of the boat, the person who's driving the boat, in charge of the steering and whatever. You have to stay sober. Is that not a thing?
No,
most of the places where
no, you still have to. You still have to submit to the same restrictions for the most part when it comes to driving a car. But it's a Florida man, and Florida man logic is usually something that
I
Jimmy
was just trying to
Buffett
work
would
out
not
if it was a
endorse.
It was a criminal offense to be drunk in charge of a boat.
Oh, it's a criminal offense.
Oh, Florida
We all
man
know
never
it's Florida,
change.
so I don't
Now,
care.
Florida man isn't the only one. We also have Florida woman. Apparently,
Look at
the
those
eyes of Florida
eyes.
woman stare into your soul. This Floridian was accused of threatening McDonald's workers with guns.
Look at her eyes. They're so. It's like a painting where the eyes just follow you no matter where you turn. They're there, staring
I mean,
at
there
you.
might be contacts, but you think if they were taking her to jail, they'd ask her to remove the contacts.
They would. But why would you need to threaten McDonald's employees?
Why? Because the order that she wanted wasn't on the menu. You see, most people wouldn't escalate something like that so far, but this is Florida we're talking here. She made
She
threats.
was
The police
really
came,
hungry.
arrested her on charges of aggravated
really
assault with
high.
a deadly weapon, open carrying of a
Both.
firearm, and driving with a suspended license. Well, we have another Florida woman. This time, she was arrested for felony attack with an avocado at a senior living community.
Why?
Is an avocado a
did the
vegetable or
grandmas
is it
do
a
to
fruit?
you?
Well, Florida woman will tell you neither. It's a weapon. 39-year-old Carlene was living with her 68-year-old boyfriend, my goodness, at
Oh
the
my.
Meridian Apartment Senior Community in St. Petersburg,
68
Florida.
years
That
old?
is quite the age gap there. Well, she ended up throwing an avocado at him, causing injury
Maybe
to his
homeboy's
right
got
eye.
money.
And a
Maybe he's
metal
got some
hanging rod,
gifts
which
from
struck him in
nature. I
the
don't
arm.
know.
Oh my goodness. Florida woman, please. Eventually, she was arrested for battery on a person 65 years of age or older. And now an 11-foot alligator busted through the screen porch of a Florida home like the Kool-Aid Man and jumped in the pool. First, we had gators knocking on doors.
That
Now
would
we
be
have
like
them
my worst
jumping in
nightmare.
pools. I'm telling you, they own the state. Lynn
walked
told
out of
WFTV that he
farm,
busted right
there was
through
an
there,
alligator
kind of
in
like
my
the
pool, I'd
Kool-Aid
be
Man,
like,
you know? Damn, and even though
I will tell you this. That is more common than you think.
I
With
imagine
below
it
ground
is,
pools.
but no, you. It just, yeah.
If you have a below ground pool and it's not fenced in, and your property is not fenced
It
in,
was. They said they break through the screens.
well,
The screens aren't really that strong, are they? They're more for keeping the insects out than the.
mostly
than the
for debris
wildlife.
and insects, but
Oh.
I think an 11-foot alligator, maybe he just wanted to party. Maybe somebody had a barbecue. Maybe he wanted his invite. Maybe he heard somebody playing some Jimmy Buffett. I thought, hey, I like
I could
that.
do a margarita.
He likes his margaritas.
alligator activity seems to be at its highest from April to June, you gotta keep an eye out on them all the time because you never know. Florida man, oh no, 72-year-old Florida man arrested for having 2,600 pounds of CP. 2,600 pounds, over a ton. This is deranged even by Florida standards.
Put him in jail.
What
Put him under the jail.
They arrested him on 25 counts of possession. This person is worse than even the neckbeards. Detectives use a search warrant at his home. Authorities found numerous printed photographs of the most disturbing material and content arranged in large stacks and boxes in his bedroom and office. It was just box after box after box. A printer on his desk showed signs of heavy use, and I do not want to know all the different kinds of ways this individual used that printer. He is now at the Marion County Jail on a $250,000 bond. They need to lock him up and throw away the key. And now I promise you guys this next one won't be anywhere near as creepy. A Florida man found a massive clam on the beach and was going to turn it into chowder. It turned out to be more than 200 years old. Blaine Parker found a big clam on the Florida coast and wanted to turn it into clam chowder. But Parker then took it to a marine lab and found out it was more than 214 years old. They found out the clam may have been born around the same year as Abraham Lincoln, so he chose to call it Aber Clam Lincoln. After that, he just released the clam back into the Gulf of Mexico, after he found it at Alligator Point, Florida. That's got to be the most Floridian place name I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But boy, this was a much needed story after that last one. All right, in more miscellaneous weaponry, Florida man hit dad in the face with a slice of pizza after learning he helped deliver him. A Florida man who found out his father helped deliver him when he was born inexplicably smashed hot pizza in the older man's face upon learning that.
Hold on.
So he helped bring him into the world.
Your father helps bring you into this world.
And you're so grateful you smack him with a pepperoni.
Was it good pizza at least? Was it Hungry Howdy's? Was it Domino's? What, man? I need to know. There's some questions on this I need answers to. I need to know what kind of pizza it was. Was it thin crust? Was it hand tossed? Did it have jalapenos? Were you drinking?
Pasco
County, of
police
course.
officials said Robert of Holiday is charged with domestic battery. The man said that he'd gone for a walk with his dogs as his son waited on the porch for a pizza to be delivered. When he returned from the walk, his son held him down in a chair, smashing the pizza in his face and screaming at him. The victim began to flail around, trying to get the defendant off him, at which point the defendant went outside and awaited law enforcement. Oh my goodness, I get that this could be some shocking news, but throwing pizza. Burp Fart Burp says pizza should never be wasted. Some might say that was the real crime. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, then why not like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell? And now Florida man faces up to 30 years for dumping water on older brother in argument over key lime pie. 30 years? Was it boiling water? Well, let's find out. A Florida man dumped 2 glasses of water on his older brother in an argument over key lime pie.
Why?
And he now faces charges that could put him behind bars for decades upon conviction. So I guess it wasn't boiling water then. Still trying to wrap my head around why there's the possibility of so much time. Powelson was charged with 1 count of first-degree felony aggravated battery on a person 65 years of age or older. In the incident involving his unnamed sibling, Powelson said he ate a piece of pie that his brother had been saving for later. An argument ensued, court documents said. Powelson faces a potentially lengthy prison sentence and thousands of dollars in fines under Florida law if he's convicted. Wow, so all of this was over a piece of pie. Considering these are brothers, I feel like there may have been other things that caused it to escalate to this level. And yeah, as I suspected, it was just 2 regular old glasses of water. The victim didn't suffer any injuries during the altercation because only water was thrown on the victim. Apparently, the felony in question is a first-degree felony because the victim is over 65. Otherwise, it would have been second degree. A first-degree felony carries a penalty of at least 3 years and up to 30 years in prison and a $10,000 fine upon conviction. Okay, so this is all there is to it. There's no way this dude gets 30 years. But again, this is Florida we're talking here. Anything can happen. And now Florida man pleads guilty to a $55 million investment fraud scheme. There were over 10,000 victims involved. It was an investment opportunity under the name CoinDeal. This sounds like some sort of crypto scheme. Glaspie claimed that CoinDeal would yield extremely high returns on the premise that one or more technology companies operated under the banner of Verse, spelled VIRSE, was about to be acquired by a consortium of wealthy buyers.
I occasionally go on
the court document says he claimed he had an exclusive and lucrative contract with AT&T to distribute government-funded phones, and an app he developed was being distributed by the Better Business Bureau and would yield over $400 million in revenue. But turns out he was just making shit up. No contract, no distribution agreement, nothing. Sounds like a classic con artist. He also said he never paid.
There was a Florida man who wanted to, and I quote, build the largest army on the planet so he can take over. And he came up with this, he was brilliant. He was a brilliant man. He had this great scam. It was called Capital Genesis, where one company buys the stock and inventory of another company. And the second company is a fake company, which is now selling off fake inventory of another company to get other investors to put money into the company. And I am not kidding. He pulled it off twice. At one point, he would go into a business meeting wearing a Darth Vader helmet. And none of his employees were like, that's just boss. He's cool though.
Paid himself with CoinDeal investor funds, but really he misappropriated nearly $2.5 million of victim investments for personal purposes, including trading crypto, paying his employees' salaries, and buying a life insurance policy for a family member. He still used some of the money on crypto, even if it wasn't his main scam. But yeah, I feel bad for all the people who got scammed by this individual. So many people lost their money here. If you're ever promised that you'll get a super high return on your investment, don't go for it, because that's the kind of language con artists like to use. And now naked Florida man was arrested after refusing to leave the residence. Leave your residence immediately! Actually, I'd prefer you put some clothes on first, but anyway. He refused to leave an acquaintance's home, and he was arrested and now faces drug charges. It all started with a trespassing complaint. According to records, the deputy met with the resident of the home who told the deputy that she had picked up Anders, the Florida man, and that Anders was now acting strangely. The woman told the deputy she wanted Anders taken out of the house. And considering this is Florida, you have to be acting a whole different kind of way to be considered acting strangely. The woman told the deputy that Anders was in the bathroom and that the deputy had his permission to enter the home to get him out. The arresting deputies said Florida man was jittery and completely naked, and the deputy found several syringes, a cut blue straw, and a baggie with a purple substance inside. And all I'm gonna say is the purple substance was identified as something that starts with the letter F. Thanks, YouTube. Anders also told the deputy that he was in the process of getting clean. Honestly, I do hope Florida man gets clean. These kinds of drugs are no joke. Eventually, though, he was arrested and charged with possession of a controlled substance and paraphernalia. He was taken to the county jail and his bond was $3,000. This next one asks, how much Dollar General merchandise did one Florida man steal in his shorts? How did these guys fit that much stuff on their person? The Cape Coral police are looking for a couple suspects that were caught on CCTV shoplifting at a Dollar General. 2 suspects are wanted for stealing over $1,400 worth of merchandise from the Dollar General back at the beginning.
Take the whole stock.
What is worth 20? Okay, what do you steal at a Dollar General to tally up to $1,400? Most of the expenses was locked behind the counter.
I know not everything's $1, but they're not much, there's nothing in there that's more than like you say, there's not a lot behind the.
Like the most expensive thing would be the tobacco products and like the crappy stereos they sell.
Everything else has only got to be like $1 to like less than $5.
Yeah, I've seen some like mops and stuff go for $7 and some cleaning kits go for like $12, but I mean,
beginning of February, and you got to stuff your shorts with quite a bit to fit over $1,400 worth of stuff from Dollar General of all places.
How big were those shorts?
He was caught on camera. Items were probably falling from his shorts. And this next Florida man just couldn't wait to get in that hustle grind set, so he used a stolen rental car for DoorDash deliveries.
That man
he
just
used that stolen rental car for nearly a year. Damn, he was arrested and charged with grand theft. The craziest thing is that this Florida man really told the officer he was using the vehicle to deliver the food via DoorDash and intended to return it in March, as if that was going to help his case. My dude, you already stole it. The act was done. If you return that, you're still screwed. Okay, Florida man burglarizes homes, attempts to flee in truck with $140,000 worth of chickens. Damn, how many chickens is that? That's got to be a lot. This happened in Miami. He is facing a plethora of felony charges after police say he burglarized a rural southwest Miami-Dade home and ran for police in a stolen tractor trailer containing the poultry in question. He ended up crashing into a farm, but not before leading officers in a dangerous wrong-way chase, according to police. The chain of events started way back in December and didn't end until February. On December 12th, he burglarized a home, cutting a lock on a fence, entering the house by removing a window-mounted air conditioner, and stealing a TV from inside the home. He also broke into a shed and stole 7 horse saddles and also made off with a gooseneck trailer from underneath a carport. This dude just wanted his hands on everything.
Man?
Then he was back.
The horse
Florida
saddles are
man
really
strikes
expensive,
again.
though.
Just before 2:30 on Wednesday afternoon, Miami-Dade police were called out to the same home for a report of a burglary in progress. A report states. Police
You're
even
not
saw
getting
him and
money
tried
for
to
that stuff,
arrest
though.
him, but then he took off in a stolen 53-foot Freightliner refrigerated tractor trailer containing 10 pallets of poultry. Damn, Florida man. Investigators believe
All right,
he stole
maybe he
the
had a
tractor
bar.
within a
Maybe
roughly
he had
12-hour
been
period
arguing he
before the
needed
burglary. Then there was his whole chase. At one point, he even drove the wrong way straight towards an officer. Damn. He had to throw his cruiser in reverse and move off the road in order to avoid getting hit. Eventually, he crashed into a farm, hitting a motorized fence and 2 concrete walls. Police say it's that second wall that stopped him. It's never the first, is it? He was sent to the medical center and then to a correctional center. And finally, the end of this whole saga, he's being held on a $54,500 bond on multiple grand theft, burglary, and criminal mischief charges, and charges of fleeing police and aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer. Damn, that's a lot of charges. But then again, dude did a little more than just burglarizing. He went on a whole adventure, a whole police
I would
chase.
assume
After
he
all
was.
those charges, it's over for Florida man. Or is it? Who really knows with these Floridian courts? And now for this next one, even the squirrels are crazy in Florida. Aggressive squirrels forcing Florida man's country club to consider relocation. Windmere Country Club, I think that's how it's pronounced, is at peak playability right now unless you count the squirrels. The 27-hole Naples, Florida golf complex is going through quite an ordeal when it comes to the regional wildlife. Squirrels in the area began being nuisances in all sorts of ways, beginning to force the hand of the higher-ups. It looks like that's a highly controversial idea, though, as many locals and nature lovers don't want the squirrels relocated. Experts also stated that relocating can ultimately be destructive for the animals that have to fight for space and coexist with new animals. So in a battle of Florida man
Just
versus
as bad
Florida
as the
squirrel,
Florida man who
I'm
trained
gonna
a
have to go with the
squirrel to
squirrels.
attack his
Team
neighbors for
Florida
meth.
squirrels all the way. Florida man whose face looks like high school desk charged with Pensacola killing. OP completely roasted the suspect. A 37-year-old man is charged with ending the life of another in the second degree. Probation violation and vehicle theft. Apparently this stemmed from an incident between the witness and a local dealer. He's now being held in the county jail without bond. Honestly, roasting his face needs to be part of the sentence. And now Florida man cracks open a cold one while cops are investigating him for a DUI. And I love how they put it. He refused to give a breath sample, had the odor of an alcoholic beverage emanating from his facial area, as well as bloodshot, watery eyes, and a slurred, delayed, repetitive speech pattern, said the affidavit. Multiple open alcohol containers were observed between his legs and in the front cup holders. The suspect was unable to speak based on his level of intoxication. The police even had to call for backup. And then, while waiting for backup, that's when the suspect cracked open a cold one. My goodness, how much did this dude drink?
Well, one more's not going to do any harm.
And now Florida woman celebrates her 108th birthday. Happy birthday to Florida woman. Living to be 108 is a huge achievement on its own, but being able to live to 108 in Florida, that's a whole different level of accomplishment. She probably had to fight off quite a few Floridian individuals in her time, maybe even a couple gators. And now Florida man sentenced for scamming people out of $680,000 in a scheme involving Rochester man. Okay, what is it with all of these Florida men trying to scam people? A Western New York judge sentenced a Florida man to 5 years in prison over his involvement in a Ponzi scheme. Paul was convicted of mail fraud for convincing people to invest in companies that he falsely claimed were selling medical devices and offered lab services. In total, people were scammed out of $688,000.
There's a lot
I bet
of-
that other
there's a
scammer we
lot of
talked about
scams down
earlier
in Florida.
is like,
Mhm.
those are rookie numbers. The U.S. Attorney's Office says he was employed as a financial advisor by K.E. Smith Tax Advisory Group. In 2011, a year later, the advisory group was purchased by Rochester man Christopher Paris, who was convicted in 2021 for selling N95 masks he didn't have. This was back when people were masking up like crazy. The advisory group's name changed to USA Tax. Nice try. And according to attorneys, LaRocco convicted people to invest in illegitimate companies as a USA Tax employee. They say he transferred and withdrew all the funds and used them to pay himself and his own personal expenses between March 2016 and May 2018. He specifically targeted victims who were of an advanced age and were therefore unusually vulnerable to investment fraud crimes. Of course, these scammers are always targeting vulnerable populations. They don't care about anyone or anything but their money. And now, Florida man, police cadet who was in the academy for only 2 days, was arrested for stealing money from ATMs. Wow. He was arrested after deputies said he stole ATM money while working for a cash handling company. Darius, 25, was just 2 days into his training at the sheriff's office
Darius,
academy when
why'd you do
detectives
that?
were notified about some
Why'd
possible
you do
illegal
that?
activity prior to him
You're
starting.
not rolling in the
From October
ragu.
6th to February 6th, he was employed by Loomis, a cash handling business, and delivered money to ATM vendors. Detectives determined he removed money from his deliveries 9 different times. Now I see why the ATMs were a little short on cash. In each instance, he forced the ATM to balance, stopping the system from raising any red flags. Barnwell was arrested Tuesday on a charge of grand theft of between $10,000 and $20,000. He did not appear in county jail records Wednesday morning. And Jabba says he was just testing the force, wanted to make sure they were good enough for him to want to join. Yeah, nice try, buddy, that's what they all say. This next Florida man breaks into Joe's Crab Shack, steals alcohol, leaves poop as payment. Nicknamed the pooping perpetrator by Fort Myers police, this Florida man was caught on camera breaking
I
into
know
a
I'm supposed to
local
be an
Joe's
adult, but
Crab
that's just
Shack.
funny.
He stole multiple items and left a load of poop on the floor. He broke in at around 2:30 a.m. by breaking through a small window. The pooping perpetrator then squeezed out his
That's a
calling
smelly
card
situation
right
to
onto
get
the
yourself
floor in the
into.
middle of the restaurant. Luckily, police didn't have to wait to check for his DNA and his defecation, because the entire ordeal was caught on camera. Oh my goodness,
So
Florida
you could say they
man.
caught him
Guess he couldn't
brown-handed.
go without leaving a little surprise, huh? Somehow the odor permeates through the screen. We gotta move on. And for this last one, people in other states may go on shopping sprees sometimes, especially when they get paid. But Florida woman went on a $1,000 shoplifting spree. Yes, a shoplifting spree at Walmart on her birthday. She was busted with nearly $1,000
Oh, it's
worth
her
of stolen
birthday, though. She's
merchandise at
gonna get some
Walmart.
cute
A
outfit.
loss prevention officer contacted law enforcement on Friday after this Florida woman was seen loading items totaling $962.74 in a grocery bags in the self-checkout area. The old trying to trick self-checkout, huh? She pushed the loaded cart
I
out
came
of the
in with
store
with
where a
this
Leesburg
mannequin,
officer
sir.
and a loss prevention employee stopped her. And now I've been calling her a Florida woman, but technically she is a Wisconsin woman. However, a lot of people do go to Florida to learn of the Floridian ways. And well,
Crazy.
from lacrosse. She had 3 previous theft convictions and had
From
been banned
lacrosse.
from Walmart. We have a serial thief here. She
Oh,
also had 0.4
Wisconsin.
grams of coke. Well,
It's the
she was
Florida of
arrested on
Wisconsin.
charges of felony retail theft, possession of a controlled substance, and trespass after
We
warning.
all know Florida, Ohio, Wisconsin. It's like the trifecta of crazy.
$11,000 bond. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed these tales from Florida. If you want more, don't.
Now we're gonna have some fun with the chat. I am going to post a link to the StreamYards because we're gonna play the mugshot game. Now, I need 3 volunteers to please click the link and come up here while I'll get the game set up.
So, yeah, mugshot game. How can we describe it? Hey, Abby.
Hey y'all. You know I gotta get on this.
Yep, I do.
Now, if somebody else wants to jump in, I can jump off if it gets too crowded for you, NCR. Because I've done this once already, but I didn't want you up here by yourself. Oh, I just got my supper started cooking in the crock pot.
Ooh, that sounds good.
I got one of them little buffet hams,
Mm-hmm.
and I've got it, and the glaze has Moore's marinade, pineapple, dark brown sugar, onion salt, garlic salt,
Okay.
and
The
local
So I'm
honey.
coming over. Keep it.
Is really
How
fun.
long is, keep it on low, and I'm coming over, Abby.
It's on low. It'll be ready in about 3.5 hours.
If only I could get there that quick.
If
I
one
know.
more person or two more people want to come up, click the link.
Come on, y'all.
This is an actual
It is
fun
fun.
game. We have a lot of fun with it. All right, I got some for us to try out. So let's
Here, maybe
give
if
them
we
a
do it
little
around,
peek
people
of.
might.
Let them see.
We've lost Abby.
Oh, we lost Abby.
But if we do it around, then people might see what it's about, and they might want to come up.
Okay. Now this is actual mugshots, and these are actual weapons that they used in the allegement of their crimes. A pair of scissors, a tobacco-only pipe with an herbal leaf, a can of Mountain Dew, a curtain rod, and a cup. Now, Abby's back.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
Just scroll it up a little,
person
NCR, because I can't see
committed
the
what crime?
weapons. That's it.
What kind of scissors are those? I've never seen scissors like that.
I think they just picked the first Google image they
Oh,
find
my
of
Lord.
something related. I don't think it's necessarily the actual items.
The second item I thought at first was a glass dildo that you microwave. Had to zoom in on that one to make sure I was looking at something.
No, it's smoking paraphernalia. We'll not say what type of paraphernalia, but it's smoking paraphernalia.
Okay,
God, really?
so who gets what weapon? Who is going to be our first recipient of these weapons? I have a strong feeling I know who's got the scissors.
I think number 5 has the scissors because she's clearly she's used them to cut her own hair. Looking at that haircut,
I am gonna go
Jesus,
the
so
tobacco
it can't
pipe
be
number
anybody.
1.
The first time I ever tried it, I used a beer can.
Okay, so Abby, pick a weapon.
I'll say the can with number 4.
I'm gonna go cup to number 3.
Which leaves curtain rod in number 2.
And let's see if we're right. We were wrong.
Oh!
Wow!
It was only the can of Mountain Dew.
Okay, so in a nutshell, and there are
And the
some
curtain rods.
Oh yeah, the curtain rod is correct too.
Now you can get a lot of fun out of this game with,
oh yeah,
some of the aliases that they've been arrested under.
Just be careful because some of them might be not YouTube friendly.
Okay.
True.
Screen them before you pop them up, just to make sure.
Well, I think I think I found something here for everyone to enjoy on this next round.
Oh Lord, I hate when you say it like
Look at these crimes.
Stick that
Cocaine
tongue back in,
possession.
Grandma.
We have cocaine possession, obstruction of justice, public intoxication, assault and battery, and failure to register as an SO.
So of course we got to have an ICP in there.
As a juggalo, I do not claim him.
Is that a
We do
him
not
or a
claim
her?
him. We do not claim them. We are very inclusive.
I wonder if the tooth got knocked out during the arrest.
Okay.
Just scroll up a little because I can't quite read the crimes are just off the bottom. That's better.
We have cocaine possession,
Pubic
obstruction of justice,
intoxication,
public intoxication, assault and battery, and failure to register as an offender. Well, Abby, please pick the first crime.
I'm going to go with the failure to report, failure to register, excuse me. And I'm going to stick that on number 4.
Matty, what is your pick?
Number 3, public intoxication, because they're clearly intoxicated. They got the
Grandma
tongue
can't
out.
keep her tongue in her mouth.
Is that a woman or a he, though?
I can't remember if it's
Yes.
grandma or grandpa.
As we would say in the jail, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go cocaine possession to number 5. He just looks like he's in for a good time.
He looks like he hit the marijuana pipe more than the cocaine stick.
Okay, Abby, assault and obstruction of justice.
I'm going to go obstruction of justice to number 1.
Well, if I can get it back
They look
here.
like they'd be a mouthy person.
What have you done to it? Yeah.
What in the hell did you do?
I broke the game.
Yes, I got obstruction.
And we got
And
the
a failure.
register. So, Abby and Maddie each have 1 point for the current game.
Public intox. Okay, so what was the Grandma was assault and battery. Dang.
Well,
she must have forgotten to take her meds that morning.
Maybe somebody interrupted her stories.
Hey, she assaulted a store manager because they accused her of smuggling watermelons under her shirt.
I'm going to post the link one more time if anybody else wants to come up and join us. Because
Tiny. Come on, Tiny.
It's always fun to have this game going. So, let's see.
Tiny still in our chat.
Let me try to...
Anybody, come on.
Ooh. Let's see.
NCR, I got a question. Do you think the ICP person, you think those were real tats, or do you think that was just Sharpie?
Oh, no, those were real. I found their nicknames. Let's go with their nicknames.
Oh, that's
I mean, if you want to join in on the side chat, you can put your number. You can put number in the crime.
Yeah.
Or the number
Please.
in the.
Okay.
Please, you can please put your guess.
Are you guys ready for these
watch.
nicknames?
Oh. Actually, I've known somebody under those nicknames in my county jail.
But let's look at the mugshots. This is a toughie.
Yeah, because I'm thinking Beaver was a nickname because of his smile. And of course, they're not showing any of the teeth.
Gangster Wayne, Cadillac Ron, the Shark, Little Perp.
Now, Cadillac was a nickname for an Auburn football player, so I would stick that one with number 1. Just
I'm
because
gonna give Beaver to number 2. He just looks like he knows his way around some wood.
I'm going to give Gangster Wayne to number 3 because he's the least likely to. He's the least. He doesn't look like that would be his nickname, which probably means that it is.
How about we give the audience number 4 and let them put down which one they want? Like number 1 for Little Pump, number 2 for the Shark.
Next, who's the next ones here? Who's getting the Shark? Who's getting Little Perp? I'm gonna go Shark to number 5.
Come on, chat.
I was right about the Beaver and the Shark.
I was wrong about Cadillac. Damn, gum. So the only 2 we mixed up were number 1 and number 3.
Yep. Let's see.
Hey, look out for Tani. She said she was going to try to come up on her phone.
Well, I'm gonna have to wind it down. I've got some family issues coming up, so I thank everyone for showing up. I thank everybody for being here. Abby, Maddie, thank you for playing.
Thank
welcome.
you. You're
Thank you for having us.
I always enjoy coming up.
With that being said, I hope everyone has a great weekend. Be safe, be well, and don't forget that Miss Mandy is going live in a little bit. So
In
swing
half an
by
hour. I
and
was
tell
just
her.
about to say that. Yep, half an hour. Tell her that NCR and Maddie sent you.
Be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.